challenge as part of this weight loss challenge, and so many of you followed along online, including all of the folks in our audience today. That includes Charlene, who is here after a 19-pound weight loss. Let's see her before and after picture, because Charlene, we connected really quickly before the show, and she's been through a lot. It's tough to stay on track with your weight loss when you've lost your mom. She's lost her sister in the same year. Also a diabetes sufferer. So recently, Charlene, you actually got some good news from your doctor. You're back on track. What did your doctor tell you?
My numbers have come down so low that he's going to start cutting my meds down. It is hard
what you're going through, and it's not just food, it's an emotional journey. So it's absolutely incredible that you are back on track, and we are so proud of you.
Thank you.
You hang in there. You're doing great. Terry as well, part of the online weight loss challenge. She's lost 25 pounds, everybody. Transformation. So you were a very active person and then had a problem with your hip. So this is what happens when you are out there and you're being fit and there's an injury. It's really, really tough. And you know what? It's tough on you mentally, isn't it?
It is.
Now, you're back on track. How are you feeling?
Good. The hip's great. And emotionally, I'm getting there. And physically, I'm on track.
You are on track. And Joey said, yes, perfect. You're on track. Joey says this all the time. Everyone is an emotional eater, so you just have to learn what can I have in those emotional moments. You know, is it going to be the bag of cookies or is it going to be an apple? So good for you for getting back on track. Everyone's doing absolutely incredible, and we want to keep that momentum going, and part of that is the fitness game. So we've got Brent Bishop here, our fitness expert, to keep it going. You've lost the weight, and you look at yourself, and you're like, I look great. Now what? Now what do I do to keep it going?
Motivation does decline, and more importantly than hitting a physical plateau is when you hit a mental plateau and things become predictable, monotonous. You know, a lot of times that's where I see people just drop right off.
Absolutely.
So it's got to be interest-driven. That's the key. So you got to change it up on a regular basis. I always say, you know, every month try a new class, new program, new exercise. Buddy up with somebody. Just try something new purposely every month. Just to keep that momentum going.
There's something else you do, and I'm so into this as well, is you always sort of have an event motivator.
Huge
I think that is a great
results.
way to stay motivated. So explain how that would work.
Well, I always like to attach your goals to a specific event, whether it's a 5K race, a run, you know, a bucket list, climbing a mountain or something, whatever's interest-driven for you. But that whole time you're training for it, you have the focus, you're losing weight, you're getting stronger, you're building confidence, and then you cross that finish line, and I'm telling you, nobody can take that experience away from you.
That's right.
And then now you're up here, and you're at a whole nother level in terms of your health and fitness.
Yeah, and your confidence grows, because you know how much you can do now, and then you want to tackle another, you know, another big challenge, which is amazing. So, okay, you want to keep things on track in terms of keeping things interesting. You want to constantly be smashing through your plateaus.
Yep.
And part of that is about switching things up.
Switching things up, and have a handful of exercises that you can do that are multi-joint, full-body exercises that you get the most bang for the buck.
Okay, can you show us
I can show you a couple of those.
Yeah.
So the first one is a push-up with a walkout. So you're basically starting, again, you can do this in a park or at home. Standing position, you're going to walk right out, go into your push-up, right back to the top. So you're getting a little bit of a stretch at the back of the legs as you come up as well. But joint stability, core, obviously chest and shoulders. You can do the push-up from the knees and advance to the feet. 10, 15 reps of that, and then you'd go into a second exercise, which I'll also show you.
Okay.
So again, using the lower body, and you're getting your posture and your core muscles involved as well. You're going to go into just a basic jump squat. From there, you're going to stabilize on one leg, throw your hands out, go into a tripod. Then you just repeat, and obviously the same thing on the opposite side.
Okay, so the point is you are actually doing a full body movement here. So for everyone saying, I can't get to the gym, I don't have an hour to work out, you don't need an hour to work out, do you?
You do. 20 minutes is better than nothing, and results, you know, come from consistency. It's not doing it all one day and then skipping 3 weeks and then doing another day.
Right. So 20 minutes is better than no minutes, 10 minutes is better than no minutes, and 10 minutes consistently actually adds up to something, especially if you're doing exercises like these ones that are really challenging and you're working your whole body.
It will create momentum, and that's the key.
Right. That
Don't
is
stop.
the key.
Yeah.
You also say, and this is another good tip, buddying up.
Buddying up is huge. Look, we saw it with the weight loss challengers. I mean, the fact that they went on this journey together, their results are far better than they probably would have been.
Right.
Right? Because they're so bonded, and they've created this lifestyle together with themselves.
Nothing gets me
it's
out of
huge.
bed at 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning than my fitness friend. So if I know she's waiting for me at the gym,
furry
I'm like,
fitness
I
friend?
gotta go.
Oh, I thought you meant
There's
your
a
dog.
furry fitness friend, but there's also my real life human fitness friend who goes to the gym with me. There are the ladies working out, and see, they're doing it together. And I know for sure Joanne thought the fitness part of this whole regimen really spoke to her. And that's good because, you know, whether you eat the pie or not, if you're out there sweating, you're still feeling good about your body.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So really good tips. Try these exercises. You don't have to commit to a ton of time, but just be consistent. Thank you, Brent.
Consistency's everything.